You'll see the real me. A disaster. The secrets that I keep locked like a monster.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Darkson Gaming. My name is Chris, and in today's video we are going to be going over Chapter 75, the God of Destruction Power. That's right, we have got Vegeta going against Granola, and boy was this one pretty good. So obviously it starts off with Granola being very surprised at how powerful Vegeta just seemed like out of nowhere that it came. And one of the best things is just immediately Vegeta just grabs him and basically holds him by his scarf and just pretty much taunts him and lets him know that, hey, I'm gonna get ready to knock you down like a few pegs. Like you're just a little too cocky. And so he goes through and then just delivers an awesome headbutt. And when you look at Vegeta in this state throughout really this entire manga, he really comes across as being like Majin Vegeta. I mean, I remember that Dragon Ball Z anime episode where he is like kind of tilting his head with this really sadistic look, smiling after he just blew up the stadium as Majin Vegeta. And there's a couple looks that he gives that are very similar to that. So he just starts throwing Granola around, and Granola's just shocked. He can't believe it. So he instantly is trying to like move out of the way, do some quick dodges, and Vegeta the entire time is right behind him, punching him, kicking him, knocking him out of the way. I mean, he goes for his sniper shot, and Vegeta's just gone. Next thing you know, Vegeta's above him, just knocks him to the ground. Well, Granola just gets really mad at this point and just double stomach punches him, right? And it's pretty cool because, again, Vegeta just has this look that he just tells him, I love this. I'm gonna get stronger the more we fight. The more that his soul burns for battle, the stronger he grows. And he just grabs Granola by the head and then just throws him down to the ruins. At this point, Vegeta gives Granola a really stiff kick and just destroys a whole bunch of stuff, and it's pretty good. Now here he's sitting there and they're talking about Granola doesn't understand how he became so powerful, and he doesn't understand what the God of Destructions are. So he's kind of starting to realize the universe is maybe a bigger place and not everything that he's been told. So Vegeta just explains, well, no, I was taught this power, and he just goes through and explains that it's just an innate power within him. So it's just his individual strength and power that has come out. And this is where you get the first indication that something is not necessarily going to be right, or how things are going to work within this manga, because Granola just doesn't believe him. And Vegeta takes a full power blast just right on. I mean, you kind of look like maybe he's doing like a Hakai shield, similar to the way Topo did. But he just tells him, like, yes, keep doing it. This is revving me up. Just keep attacking me. So Granola just fires all kinds of ki blasts at him. And Vegeta's just taking it. He's loving it. And then you actually find out that Granola can actually make a shield. And the shield is very similar to Android 17's power, his shield. And you're really starting to find out that Granola he seems to know every technique in the world, in the universe. I mean, he seems like we don't know what his wish is. That's one of those things that's really exciting about all this. We really don't understand the full extent of his wish. So Vegeta's trying to get in. He's kind of getting somewhat frustrated on it. And Granola makes some comment about like, well, your power is not like your friends. You're not dodging. You're just taking the blows. And then this is where Vegeta goes through and mocks Goku's ability and basically says, well, that's Kakarot's, worthless technique. And talking about it being Ultra Instinct. Then he tells the actual name, or what he's going to call this technique, which is Ultra Ego. So that's the official name, is going to be Ultra Ego. And then I cannot wait for this scene to be animated. But Vegeta basically does like a missile drop kick, double feet to the face of Granola. And I mean, this is a great hit. I mean, I love this punch on this. Now, the thing that's very interesting in the very next panel, because they're just destroying the city, going back and forth. Well, the old Namekian, and I cannot think of what the guy's name is, and I feel bad because he's going to be a big part. But you see that he's watching this battle, and he thinks he's fighting Frieza. And so I still believe, I've said it for the last couple months, I'm going to keep saying it, and if I'm wrong, I will own up that I'm wrong. But I think this guy is going to be mortally wounded, and Vegeta will use the last Sensu Bean to save his life. Or he's going to do something to basically save his life. That's the only way Granola at this point is going to back off of trying to kill Goku and Vegeta. Because Vegeta just is continuing to mock him and even eventually tells him, like, Granola gets mad. He's like, you're just a third-rate Saiyan. I don't understand how I could be even struggling against you. And Vegeta tells him, well, look, you're wrong about Frieza. Frieza destroyed my planet. Like, he eliminated all the Saiyans, and we're all that's left, so we're just like you. I mean, you could tell that he's just really upset, and Granola's just like, I'm done with it. Well, Oatmeal's telling him, hey, you need to calm down and listen. Like, this is different than what people have been telling us. You almost wonder if Oatmeal has figured out that he's being played. Well, Granola's just mad, and he just takes another punch at Vegeta, and Vegeta just square in the face takes the punch. And he at this point, you start noticing Vegeta's bleeding. All right, he is taking a lot of punishment, even though he is not showing anything getting hit, which is very key later on. He is just taking punishment. He's not like Ultra Instinct. He's not dodging the moves. He's just point blank taking it. So again, they just continue battling back and forth, hardcore, just everything. And one thing that's really cool is Granola kind of whips his scarf and is able to actually kind of use it like a rope. So it's pretty cool. And Granola at this point, like, Oatmeal's trying to plead with him, like, look, you need to stop. And Granola's just like, no, I don't need you. I'm the strongest in the world. I don't even need your support. And he just gets rid of him. And at this point, they're kind of talking, and Granola tells him, like, look, you said I'm not used to this power, but I've been fighting you, and now I'm getting used to it. Basically almost kind of hinting that he has kind of like a Zenkai technique or ability. So he just then turns around and starts trying to destroy Vegeta and throwing a whole bunch of stuff at him, maybe possibly Hakkaiing the buildings and stuff around him. And Vegeta kind of has two really cool looks on his face, like, oh crap. And then he just blows everything away. He's like, whatever. Well, after all the destruction's done, Vegeta at this point is like, hey, like, I love this. Just keep it up. And you notice he's completely destroyed. His armor's destroyed. He rips it off. He's just ready to go. Well, then there's an interesting scene where Oatmeal's just trying to figure out, like, okay, what's going on? You hear him talking, then you hear these beep, beep, beeps, blip, blips, all the stuff. And then you find out that the Granola ship goes and picks up Oatmeal. So I'm starting to wonder, either Oatmeal is an artificial intelligence, or he is actually someone somewhere that is kind of helping him. So this is going to be very interesting. You don't know if the headband is artificial intelligence, or could he really just be somewhere. So at this point, they're just blow for blow beating each other up. But you start noticing Vegeta's not feeling good. And he starts making comments like his vision's getting blurry, and he checks his chest out, and he's bleeding. I mean, he's just taking damage. And then Granola kind of notices this and fires a ki blast that Vegeta actually dodges. And then Granola kind of mocks him like, oh, so you can dodge instead of taking every one of my blows. So that's the weakness with Ultra Ego, is that he is just taking this all the damage. He just refuses to move. Now, the thing that's very interesting with all of this as well is the fact that you see that Vegeta is pretty much just like just ready to go, but like he even makes the comment, this is the first time he's ever been in this form. So remember, when Goku first became Ultra Instinct, he didn't understand it and gave up the power. I think you're going to find out that the ego overtakes Vegeta's fighting spirit. So unlike Ultra Instinct, where your body moves on its own and you kind of overthink things, that's the way Goku did it. That's why he was in Ultra Instinct Omen. I think we're going to see Vegeta basically get overtaken and not be able to keep his own desires in check until he really kind of learns how to use this power. But then it shows Goku again, and he's really like, okay, I need to heal. And you actually see him healing himself from an old school technique. So that's kind of cool they brought that back. But he knows, like, okay, this isn't good. Like, Vegeta's energy is dropping. Like, he knows that things aren't set, so he's trying to get healed up to join the battle. And then Vegeta just, again, taking blast after blast, just point blank, trying to get more powerful. And then he just fires a massive final flash. And at this point, he knows he's in trouble. And so he hurries up and decides he's going to just Hakai either the planet or Granola. So Granola at this point is like, okay, that's fine. You just send that my way. Just go ahead and send it my way. And at this point, you notice that Granola's other eye changes. So he actually now has two red eyes, or the perfect eyesights, which takes Vegeta by surprise. He's able to find the weakness in the blast, blow up the blast, and at this point now, it's, yes, Vegeta is taken down, but he's taken down basically by the blast, and so is everyone else. So it's not so much that he's taken down, like been beaten by Granola, because he's not beaten, he's just down. And you could tell that they're not done fighting. So as much as everybody kind of thought that, oh, here's Vegeta gonna lose again, we're not there yet. This battle's not done. But it does cut back to the heaters, and the heaters are on planet straight up, and they are almost at the first Dragon Ball. And so you know that their whole entire thing is getting ready to come, and within the next, if not the next chapter, the chapter after that, they're going to be making their wish. So we're going to find out what's going on. And he's going to be able to make whatever wish he wants, and maybe he's going to wish for all of them to become stronger, all the heaters. Maybe he's going to ask them to merge into one. There's all kinds of things that can end up happening here. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I liked the chapter. I thought the chapter was really good. A lot of fighting. And in a first showcase, it let us know that we could see kind of the way Ultra Ego is going to work. Not to mention the fact that we do get the opportunity to really understand that the weakness, if you will, of Ultra Ego is simply going to be the fact that hey, that's nice that you can go all out, but everybody has stamina. Everybody has adrenaline. And with this Ultra Ego, apparently when your adrenaline runs out, you're done. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. But I would probably say with this, he's on par with Goku Ultra Instinct, Vegeta is. So very interesting. They're all still battling. This is going to be great. So otherwise, that's going to be it for my review this month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you think in regards to the whole entire chapter and how you think Ultra Ego is going to be. What do you like about the Ultra Ego name? And if you kind of agree with my synopsis. But otherwise, that's it. That's today's video. Thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.